I did, yes. It's secure. Hi. I literally just got home from work like half an hour ago, so I'm just happy to be home. Happy to be home, happy to not have to work tomorrow. Hopefully I just get like a little project to work on. But I don't really know what to work on tonight. Like maybe some more squares. Um it's a little bit warm, so I don't really want to work on like a full blanket, but there's some stuff that I saved to Pinterest I might try to work on. Y'all, I don't know. The chicken. I should do the chicken. I didn't really give the chicken a chance, did I? Well, I have this big package of yarn. I don't know if I should show that. Probably has my address on it. This big package of yarn. And it's all the cotton yarn that I would use for the chickens. I meant to do an unboxing video and I was gonna film that tomorrow. Oh my god, sorry. I'm like lagging in my brain, like, oh my gosh, that is crazy. That is crazy of you. Okay, you guys want me to work on the chicken? I was pretty close. I guess I could always open this and then I don't know. I don't think people really care for like the unboxing things anyways, you know? Yeah, get that weird nonsense out of here. Um okay, let me find my scissors and stuff. My hair is actually bugging me so much, you guys. I I'm not I'm not a fan of my bangs. I feel like my hair looks weird when it's fully down. You know, when you make a decision and you don't fully think it through. Okay. Anyways, let me grab scissors and then we'll get started. Oh, thank you. I think it needs to be like blended a little more. Oh my gosh. You know what? Honestly, I don't care really what anybody puts in the chat because it's all just more engagement. So can chat about whatever weird things you want to say. Okay, let's open this up. Olive getting curious because anytime, you know, loud noises are involved, she's got to come check it out. Ugh, I shouldn't have cut the box with this because then all the tape gets stuck in here. Okay, well, that's a problem for a different day. Oh my lord. Okay. I mean, it's yarn. I don't know if we really need to pack these in here. Right, Olive? This is incredible. This makes me so happy. Hello. Love to see it when the Canadians come. Guys, look. Look at it all. Look how beautiful. I've never had the like some of these pinks. Look at this pretty orange. Wait, is this double layered? No, damn, that would have been so nice. I thought I ordered more purples though. Like I swear I ordered a couple more purples. But anyways, um, this is great. This is my favorite cotton yarn. This is the Knit Picks or We Crochet Dishy, which is It's my favorite cotton yarn. I use this for dishcloths. You can use it for so many different things. So, okay, I actually think I'm going to take my hair down because I think it's bugging me more being half up. Okay, what are you guys saying? Oh my gosh, you guys are so cute. My dog is, yeah, she's pretty cute. She's giving me a weird look right now. Ooh, what time is it in Scotland? Okay, so this is so fun. I don't know. Now maybe I'm gonna make one of my dishcloths. I think I'm gonna do that because I want a pink dishcloth for my kitchen. Also, like a little yellow one would be cute because our theme is yellow in this house. Ugh. Should I finish the chicken or not? Ah, you guys in this chicken. Okay. Well, you know what? Actually, this would be perfect for one part of it. And then I think I do have some yellow that I can use for the other part, but then I got to pick a background color, which I might pick an existing color that I already have. So obsessed with these though. Without makeup, atrocious. People always tell me I look, are you sick? It's like, no, I just didn't put on my concealer today. Oh my gosh, 1:47 a.m. That's insane. That's so funny though. People like always power trip about the whole makeup thing, like, oh, catfish. You know what? My fiance will say, like, I look just as good without makeup. But for me, I'm not leaving the house or doing something without makeup because I just feel so much more put together. And then I'm more motivated to do things. So I just like wearing makeup. I feel better with makeup on. I don't think it's a big deal. I don't wear too much. I do concealer, blush, eyeliner, mascara. That's it. Sometimes I do a little lip if I'm going to be filming. You know what? Somebody backed up our toilet at work too, and it was atrocious. So, okay, fine, fair. You know what? I should do one chicken, just to do it. So I gotta go find the chicken, and then we'll deal with all this. But I am so obsessed with this order, like amazing. All that yarn though cost me, I think, like 100 and something Canadian. So it is quite a bit. But like depending on the project that you're making with this yarn, it does go pretty far. So I do think it's kind of worth it. You know what? I truly, truly wish that I was like naturally beautiful, naturally, no makeup, still like gorgeous, but we can't all be. Oh my good lord. Okay. Let me grab the chicken and maybe like some of my other colors. It was too yellow. What hook did I use for this? I don't remember, so I'm just gonna grab a bunch of them. And this. Okay. You guys, I am doing the chicken. I'm not doing like a what do you call it? Like a stuffed chicken? A plushy chicken. I'm gonna do the chicken apron. That's what I was working on. Yeah, perhaps. It will probably be death by yarn for me. Okay, just so you guys all know what we're talking about. This is the chicken apron. Okay. Hold your little chicken eggs when you go out to the coop. Do I live on a farm? No. Do I have chickens? No. I'm going to make this? Yes. Because somebody out there has chickens that they need to get their eggs from. Okay, you know what though with my yarn? Like, I don't know. I'm kind of like, I want to build back up what I had before, which was less blanket yarn and like more worsted weight, mohair, wool, different yarns like that. Yeah, I will be on Hoarders Crochet Edition. A concussion from all my yarn? Do you think so? Maybe. Okay, so I need to figure out where I left off with this. 3mm. Good Lord. Okay, so my orange one. And let's nine scraps. Okay. And then I'm supposed to fasten this off. Do you crochet in this? Okay, that's just weird. You know what? I think it's all personal preference. I just personally hate plastic hooks. I've tried to use them. I can't do it. I always do like the aluminum ones or like, yeah, the metal hooks. I'm not doing a chicken plushie. There's so many chicken plushies. I'm just making this chicken apron for right now because I thought it was so cute and I wanted like a cotton project. Okay, yeah, I screwed up these scissors by cutting that package open with it. I need to like sharpen these somehow. I don't really know how I'm going to do that. But it does make that squeaky noise, doesn't it? But I just find I like the weight of a metal hook. I hate how light the plastic hooks are. I don't like that. Okay, fasten off weave-in ends. Why do I always forget? I always forget something. I forgot my little needle. I'm just going to try to weave in my ends with my hook. Okay, is anybody else working on a project tonight? Kurt, hello. How are you? I didn't know if you would make it tonight. I really didn't. Nice. That sounds like a big project. Is it a personal project or are you making it for somebody? Okay, 10 out of 10. Don't recommend weaving in your ends with the hook. Hello. Oh, nice. So you guys get a long weekend this weekend coming up? We had ours last weekend, which was really nice. Nice. You know what? I make a lot of projects for myself because I make a lot of projects just to like film content or if I'm like designing, which all my designs are typically like something that I want. Um, but I don't really like make myself a lot of the personal projects that I want to make. Who's the most beautiful Irish girl? Okay. Okay, I think I'm done with this pink. I don't know if I think I accidentally ordered 3 of that pink color. Me? How do you guys know I'm Irish? I'm only a little bit Irish. I don't remember what I am. Italian, Scottish, Irish, and don't remember. I have a very random family tree where we don't know who all of the family members are. So I got my dad the 20, no, not 23andMe, maybe 23andMe or like the ancestry so he could do it to figure out what our lineage is. I don't know. And fill in the missing gaps. Yeah, I didn't really get much from the Italian side because I am so painfully pale, but okay, I'm not even gonna read your comments anymore. Natrona or whatever your name is. Oh my gosh, a supermodel? No way, I'm too short. Yeah, me too. A mutt for sure. Because who knows what else? There is nothing to even remotely make a peep about. Oh my goodness. Just my guard dog's acting up. Whenever I'm making something that I'm probably going to be giving to somebody else, I am so much more worried about weaving in the ends and making sure like nothing comes out of it. Oh my goodness, Kurt. I'm sure you have. I'm sure you have. Hello. Yeah, my dogs are nice to like me. um, they're nice. They're little sweetie pies. They're little angels, but she is not she's scared of other dogs. So sometimes she can like react because she's afraid of them because she was attacked by 2 other dogs before and like literally covered in wounds head to tail. So that really screwed her up, unfortunately. Can you make fighter jet theme knit? I have no clue how to even do that. You want my hair in a ponytail? Yeah, once they get attacked, I just feel like that's kind of hard for them to come out of that, but to like move on from it. It's been a long time. I did training with her, but it's just difficult. My accent, my white Canadian accent. I don't know why you guys want my hair in a ponytail. Here's my hair in a ponytail. Last time somebody told me to cut my hair on camera. Best crochet? I don't know. Like best thing I've crocheted? Right? I feel like that's the case with my dog too. She's very, very protective of me. Like, and she's like everywhere I go in my house, she comes along and she like tries to guard me. Like I go to the washroom, she stands guard outside of the washroom. Like, girl did not chill at all. It's the first one, Crochet. Otherwise, TCH says ch, like in witch. So that one we wouldn't use. We need the sh sound, right? Okay, let's see what's next on my pattern. We've got the body of the chicken done. So I believe this is like the head part, and this is all underneath, which is cute. Um, beak and waddle. Okay. Oh, hi, Cookie Network. Yes, I am working on my whips. Okay. I think this is the right side. Oh my gosh, Kurt, you just come in here to say the most flattering things to me. Let me see if I can find the end this way. Okay. Right side of the workpiece and you join red yarn first. Okay. Yay, thank you. What do you guys all have planned for this weekend? I love that everybody always asking that. What are you doing this weekend? It's like nothing. I'm gonna hang out in my craft room and do nothing. Oh, move this a little closer. I feel like I can't read. I need to get my glasses. Okay, that is such a small amount of yarn that this piece uses. Well, I'm in Canada, so we don't do Memorial Day. So I'll probably be at work. If it's Monday when you have it. I've been crocheting for I think maybe 10 years, maybe a little less than 10 years. My favorite types of projects, well, I love doing blankets. You know, if you asked me like a couple months ago, I'd probably say like plushies and amigurumis, but I honestly think I like just doing blankets because I like projects that are boring and repetitive. But every once in a while, like a really unique project will come along. But basically my go-to all the time is to have a blanket on the go because I love making blankets. What do you guys like to make? Even though they can be really time consuming. but it's just something like, like everybody needs a blanket. Everybody loves, like, I love blankets. I don't like that what they said to do here with this little chain. I don't think that worked out well for me. It made like a weird little bubble, and I'm not liking it. There we go. Better. Ooh, what do I not like to make? In crochet, I don't like to crochet. Well, this is the thing. There's certain things I don't like to crochet, and then there's certain things I don't like to knit. So I don't like crocheting hats, but I like knitting hats. Could knit a hat over and over and over and over and over again, never get bored of it. Um, I don't know. I don't really love like making clothing or wearables. I'm trying to like find some projects that I would like because I think it's just really hard to execute like a really nice draping of like a crochet fabric, and I just end up never wanting to wear the things that I make. I don't enjoy doing little plushies. I don't. I like making big things. Oh my gosh, making furniture though, that would be literally my dream. I wish I was skilled in that way, but I almost failed tech ed in school because of the power tools and like the saws, and I can't because my brain just goes to the worst thoughts. I'll be like, no, it's gonna suck up this piece of wood and then it's gonna drag my hands into it and my hands are gonna be gone. Like this is where my brain goes. I used to try to trick people into cutting all my wood pieces for me, but I would love to be able to make like little cute furniture. Like I saw this table that was in the shape of a flower, and I was like, frick, I wish I knew how to make this because like to buy it is astronomical. Crochet pants. Okay, I see a lot of people being like, ew, no, ugly. But I saw the cutest pair of crochet pants. I think I saved them and I really want to make them. Do I think they're practical? No. Like I have dogs. My dogs are always jumping on me. They would snag it. They'd be like done for so fast. But I think they're super cute looking. Um, Similarities between like hats in crochet or knit. So a crochet hat, it's just very tedious to do like the brim, and I don't love the finished product. I don't love how it ends up looking, but a knit hat I feel like looks really really nice. So that's why I'll do a knit hat over a crocheted hat. Oh, really? That's so funny. Did you? I only sell my patterns right now. No, I go live like on the weekends when I can, and then I thought, you know what, why don't I try Thursday night because I don't think I've tried to. I don't really go live during the week because I'm once I get off work, I'm pretty tired, but I have tomorrow off work, so I'm like, let's try and do a live. What was I talking about though? Oh, the small one. So I did start off doing like the smaller plushies and like using this worsted weight yarn for plushies. I do think you can get a lot of really nice details. I just don't think after 10, 12 years of working with yarn, my hands can really withstand that anymore. Thank you. Yes, I love my little Frankensteins. Like, well, they're not little; they're like the same height as me, but I absolutely love them. Okay, to make crochet straps more secure, there's a lot of different stitches that you can do. I would look up some videos. What's her name? I think she's Evelyn and Peter. She does a lot of different straps, and I feel like she's always posting like quick little videos on there about how to do them. But if you're going to be doing like a chain method and then working into your chain, always work through the back bump and not like the front loop. Hi. You know what? I felt like I was using up all my spoons today and then I bounced back. So thank you. Hi, guys. There's so many now. Yes, you could double up your yarn and like kind of, what do you call it? Go down a size in your hook size. Oh, thank you guys. I'm like not even feeling myself tonight. Okay, let's see if I can find these pants. I have 3 different yarn boards on my Pinterest. I have my like things I plan to make in 2026, and then I have a pattern inspo board, and then I have a knitting and crochet pattern board. So I never remember which one I put them in. Oh, that sucks. But at least you're getting over your cold. Thank you. That's my little Cornelia, the candy corn. I thought I would do a small one. I do post on Pinterest. I usually just like auto post from my Instagram, and then every once in a while I'll make a pin. I should probably spend more time there, but everyone's like, Pinterest is dead, but I love Pinterest. What do you mean? Do you not see a lot of crochet knit live streams? I don't know what that is. I don't know what a Stray Kids thing is. Another Dragon Ball Z. You guys are obsessed with Dragon Ball Z. It is also my goal this year to make like some kind of crochet dress. Like, how cute is this dress? Adorbs. I do want to make some sort of wearable, but you know, a Pinterest conference. Oh my goodness. Pinterest is great. Like, yes, there's AI on there, but you know what? Like, the reality is there's going to be AI everywhere now, which sucks, but like, what can we do about it? Okay, I want to find these pants. Okay, these ones are so cute. The image is blurry, but like some granny square pants. It would be like wearing a blanket. Like, adorable. I would like to try it, but I just don't know if it would be like worth your effort in the long haul because dogs. My Pinterest, all my like my Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Pinterest, everything is all kits knits. It's all the same. Okay, I thought I saved another one of some pants though, but we probably don't care. I should probably just be working on this little chicken. Magic loop? Yeah. Personally though, I freaking hate magic loop. Never use it. Try not to. There's sometimes where you absolutely have to because you have to put so many stitches into the ring. Um, Wait, what is that? Can you message me about that? Um, about the Decade Divas? Because like this sounds really cool. um, yeah, true. Doggy clothes. Yes, the chicken. We're working on it again. I just did the little waddle. So the next part is I think the beak or the top. So we are working on this. We've made no progress so far. Okay, so okay, magic loop quickly. This is gonna be terrible though. I'll show you with this one. I avoid it. All my patterns are chain two, work into the first chain because a magic loop or a magic ring for me personally has always come undone like at some point later on. Instagram, you can yeah, message me on Instagram. Okay, so if I were to do a magic loop, I take my two fingers and I wrap the yarn around twice. So I just wrap it like that and then I pinch it underneath. Then take your hook where your nails are, go underneath the first one, and then grab that one. And you're just going to pull up a loop. And then you're going to immediately, with that loop on your hook, chain. You might chain one if you're doing single crochet, if you're doing like double crochets into here, whatever the pattern tells you. And then just like work into this loop and then pull it. But I hate it. Yeah, exactly. But like for real, I mean, I think it looks maybe the slightest bit different if you do a chain two versus a magic loop. But like I think even this pattern did it. I think this pattern called for a chain two and I had to do a magic loop because there was no way I was getting that in. But I love doing just chain two and then just working into, I know you guys can't really see this, that first chain. Pretty good for like going up to 8 stitches in there. Other like probably if you're gonna do more, it doesn't work, but yeah. Okay, thank you. Perfect. Low stress, and it sounds like something like I like, and it's not till September, then that's perfect. Yeah, so really just wrap around twice. Wrap around, go under the first loop, and then pull that one through and then just chain. It's really easy. This probably will give me arthritis. But like what I don't know, is there any way to really escape arthritis? I feel like my dad has terrible arthritis because he worked on cars his whole life. So it's like anything that you do probably gonna end up hurting you in the end. But you know what? I always say, like, I don't actually crochet that much. Like, look at me tonight. I've been on here for 38 minutes and I've done this one little red piece. I don't crochet that much. I think that's why it's good that I went into pattern designing because I type up my patterns more than I'm actually crocheting. Um, you know what? Somebody messaged me the other day and they said that their 14-year-old daughter started crocheting and she wanted to show her my pricing video. Um, I think just stick with it and like just find projects that you want to work on and your skills will get better and better and better as you go. If you already know how to crochet, then you're good. Just find projects you like to work on. I don't know what I think about Egypt. Never been there. I did do a reading comprehension probably last year with one of my students about ancient Egypt. That's very cool. My actual job, I work at a private learning center where we teach children with learning disabilities. So it's like learning disability remediation. So you work one on one with students, and we have our own program, and we basically teach you all the spelling rules and all the sounds associated with all the letters and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. So with pricing, it's gonna depend on where you live for the most part. Unless you're selling online, you can be like more competitive and priced to what other people are pricing similar items at. But if you're going to be doing markets and things like that, it's got to be relative to where you live and what your minimum wage is and what people are willing to spend. So if like you go somewhere and you notice people really just want to hand out like 5, 10, $20 bill, you're going to want to make items in that price range um, instead of spending so much time making like higher price items that people won't really buy. But of course, always have like your eye catching items. Yeah, it's a good job. It's nice to help the kids out, build their confidence back up. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear about that, Kurt. That's not bad. That's very good. What kind of stuff do you make for your classmates? What kind of tips do you guys want? I don't know if I have great tips. I haven't been doing well, I've been doing this for a long time, but I just I do it my way and I don't know. I always get comments that don't teach people how to do it that way. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I'm sure like a lot of people like the amigurumi. Okay, so what is the next? Is the top part of the chicken. I'm trying to use this yarn without like pulling it out. I don't want to I don't want to use whatever guys. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. You know what? It's so true. You just need one buyer. It's like everyone was losing their mind about my pricing video. Absolutely not. No one's going to pay that. It's like, you know what though? Like somebody somewhere might. Okay. Third. I don't know what I'm doing here. I can't read this. Um no, cuz sometimes I get the chicken ick. Absolutely. I think men make women go crazy in a bad way. But my favorite thing that I've crocheted, maybe like this giant piano pillow that I made or my Frankenstein. Frankenstein and my pumpkin man. It is true. You know what? People are very, very flawed. uh, okay, so I need to read this. Yeah, for sure. When like the kids like you see them really get their confidence back because a lot of them when they start and they first come to us, they feel really bad about themselves and they feel like they're not at the same part as where their peers are. And then, we build their confidence up and show them that they can learn just in a different way. And then it's so cute when they gain that confidence back and they're all happy. Oh, that's nice though. Okay, wait, I need to. Yes, I can show you the piano pillow. I don't have it anymore because one of them I gifted to a family and then the other one, why do my eyes look crazy different sizes right now, you guys? Um and then the other one was donated for a silent auction, but I'll try to find a picture. Project that took me the longest to make. Maybe the piano pillow or maybe my Frankenstein. Well, I don't make any money off my lives, by the way, because I'm not monetized. So if I was making stupid money, I'd probably be donating it too. Um, okay, it's probably in I made that piano thing so long ago. It's probably in this though. Well, I made it because I mean, I don't like sharing stories like this because they're not like fully, I feel like it's not fully my story to share. So, a while back, one of my sister's best friends passed away. Um, and he was a musician and he played the piano among other instruments. And it was like a very, very devastating loss for so many people. And I thought, well, what can I like? You can't say anything to the family that's going to make them feel better. Um, you know, like for especially for a loss like that. So I was like, well, what can I can maybe make something that could bring them some comfort. So I made this giant pillow that was like a body pillow of the piano so that if you wanted to hug something or like snuggle up on the couch or something like that. So I made that. And then they asked me to make a second one for the silent auction because there was a scholarship in his name that would go to students I think that wanted to pursue like music studies or something like that. So it went to silent, the second one went to silent auction. I just don't know if I actually have it saved on my Pinterest anymore. Yes, I do. Okay, so there's a whole bunch. These are like pins that nobody has seen. So I made them a blanket to go with it as well. And these are such old. I couldn't really get photos at the time, but it was like this giant pillow blanket. It was like a big um body pillow essentially. So my nana helped me sew on a back piece to it and then we stuffed it all up. What a bird warmer? I don't know. Thank you. Do I have any other pictures? There's like one of like it fully. It's like individually sewing on all those keys took so long and I didn't follow a pattern. I kind of just like did it myself. But I made sure it was the same as a full keyboard. So, and you know what, around that time too, it was kind of crazy. That was so long ago. I didn't know if I was going to even like continue with my page because I just felt like not really like just wasn't motivated to do it. And then Lion Brand Yarn shared that photo on his birthday, which was pretty nuts. So then my page blew up again. And I was just like, maybe this is a sign that I should keep going with my knitting and crocheting. So, oh my gosh, who? Tell me who. Um, a bird warmer? I've never heard of this. So, okay, where's my Crafty Witch? Maybe I follow her. I'm gonna have to look that up after. Okay, you need to work on your project because I'm working on my project. So that's what we're here. We're here to crochet and chat. I don't know what I've done on here yet though. Okay, so I did that and then join my yarn. I'm gonna pull this out because I don't remember. Chain one, two single crochet. In the same stitch. Okay. Duh. No, that's way too loopy. It's so dark in here tonight. I feel like last time it was not this dark in my room. Okay, I'll definitely check her out. Good Lord. What do you mean? Like somebody pays me $1,000 or I have dinner with Jay-Z? I'm definitely taking $1,000. um, do I knit woolen shirts? No. I've made some sweaters, but I don't really do wearables too often. Okay. And then go again. Okay, I think I understand what I'm doing now. Don't be like me and crochet with your arm this high up in the air. Okay, let's see. Ooh, what time is it in Argentina? Are the bills that bad? Well, I don't, what would I say to Jay-Z? Oh my God. Yeah, but you know, Jay-Z has like lots of security, so that wouldn't go very well. Well, maybe you just need to take a break. Sometimes when you're working on something all day and you don't have motivation anymore, that just means you need to take a break. Oh yeah, I do not like when I come across the factory knots. My favorite music, my favorite band is the Eagles. So anything that kind of sounds like the Eagles. I don't know. Yeah, what would Jay-Z want to talk about with me? He'd be like, what are you crocheting now, Nina? Would have no interest. I don't know what I would say to Jay-Z either, to be honest. You know what? Yes, Eagles are the greatest band ever. Was considering going to Vegas to the Sphere and seeing them, but I just can't justify like paying that much money for like a 2-3 day trip, you know? Um, I don't know. It's hard to make like people dolls. Flip in the next. I'm just gonna kind of wing this what I'm doing. I don't know if I'm doing it right or not. Yeah, Fleetwood Mac, you can't go wrong. It's so true. Stevie Nicks, yeah, like who has a voice like her? So beautiful. I think One of These Nights though is my one of my favorite songs. But they have so many. Like the Eagles just have so many good hits. Rolling Stones, yeah. My mom was obsessed with Rolling Stones. I think that's the only reason why I got a little bored of them because it was like every road trip, Rolling Stones. I mean, who doesn't use yarn as a distraction from the absurdity in the world? You think my hair is fake? No, my hair is all real. I don't have any. I mean, the color of it's fake for sure. But I think it's just my bangs that now make the rest of my hair look fake because they're not very well blended in. But this is my real hair. I've been growing it for a long time. I used to have a full bleach out and my hair would not grow, and then I switched to just doing highlights, and then I don't highlight the my natural color underneath anymore, and my hair has been growing like crazy. So, yeah, new kid in town. Well, I don't sell my finished items, so I don't know how you would have purchased anything from me when I only sell patterns. So if my pattern fell apart, I think that would be an issue with your computer. The PlayStation 5 logo? Does PlayStation 5 exist? Or is it just PS4? I kind of wish I had some wigs to wear because I feel like that would just be so much easier. No, my natural hair color? No, I'm like, it's like the color of my eyebrows is my natural hair color. Just like a mousy, blondie kind of color. But it's got like some orangey-ish undertones to it. So, but it's literally just the dark color that's underneath. So, like this. Nope, that looks really blonde there. That looks blonde too. Anyways, this darker strand, that would be my natural. So I just feel like I would not look very good with all my natural color, maybe, but oh my goodness, thank you. I took Spanish in high school. Not very good. Forgot a lot of it. Um, like, hola, ¿cómo estás? Oh my God, why is there a giant bee at night trying to get into my a blonde mouse? It's just, it's like a mouse brown, blonde kind of color. Ooh, last time I had my natural hair color was probably I dyed my hair darker in probably when I was 16. So like 16 is when I went to get some headshots and my hair was darker, more my natural color. So probably 16. And I just kept doing highlights. And I think I started doing highlights when I was like 11, which is really young. But guys, one time I literally had a hornet. I had my hair in French braids and I had a hornet in between my French braids, like on my scalp for a good 15 minutes while I was in the car. And I like felt something buzzing on the back of my head. And I grabbed this giant hornet out of my head and I freaked the frick out, threw it out the window. I don't know how it did not sting me. We had a hornet's nest at work and then I was like locking up at work. I lock the door. I hear this buzzing. I'm like, "Oh my god, like the hornet's nest is so loud. Like they need to take care of this." And then I walked to the car, got into the car, and drove for like 10 minutes and I feel this buzzing on my head. I'm like, "What the hell?" I pulled this giant hornet from in between my braids. It was absolutely crazy. No, it didn't hurt when I fell from heaven because my wings made it a soft landing. What? It, like, stung her through the toque? Do I look like Donald Trump? I've not gotten that one before. I don't even have my self-tan on today. Just wait till I put the self-tan on, I'll look even more like him. Oh my goodness. That's not good. Seek professional help. I am not a professional. Yeah, I did freak out. My mom was in the car too, and she was like about to crash because I was screaming at the top of my lungs. Oh, that's awful. That is awful. I had a first time I got stung by a bee, I was like on this swing at my grandparents' house and it stung me right in the armpit. I don't know why my hands were up. I think it was like this big, like one of those big wicker chairs that was like hung from the deck. I don't know how it worked, but it stung me in the armpit. And then I remember they were trying to get me to calm down. So they told me that if you eat watermelon, it um takes the sting away. And I was like eating so much watermelon. I'm like, when is it gonna work? I didn't realize that they were just trying to distract me. Yeah, hornets, those bees are fine. Bees are fun. Wasps, hornets, like all those, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Okay, I think I'm gonna do this mustardy color for the little beak because I think it'll work well. Like, I love seeing the big fat black bumblebees, whatever they are, every morning in my garden. 'Cause they don't care about me. Like they're not gonna do anything to me. Um, a hornet on my scalp? Mm-mm. I don't know. I don't know how. I really don't know how that didn't sting me. What's the cigarette trick? Did you smoke a cigarette? Uh, oh my lord. Milk, hey? Let me try to stay away from dairy. Oof. Yes, he was. He couldn't. He wanted to. He was actually trying to see like where my wig started and like where like all the fake hair. He's trying to like make sense of all of my fake hair. You know. I'm making. I need to plug in my iPad here, but I'm making this chicken apron, and this is my little chicken to start. I gotta do his little beak though. Can you see Frankenstein? Yeah, I can get up. I really don't want to get up, but I can get up. Oh, interesting. Okay, good to know. Hi. Why don't I just pull this over here and you can see him there. There he is on the shelf. And is we've got the jacket one and then we have the t-shirt one. I would pull them down, but I literally pull them down every single live and then it's just kind of a nightmare to put them back up. But I'm gonna need to plug in my phone soon too. I can't even talk. All right. I know she's coming. She's coming. I was trying to think of how I could do her hair like being up here. And I did settle on this like wavy stitch that I'm gonna do. So it should hopefully work. I just don't know how I'm gonna do the rest of her face. Smallest crochet project? I don't know. Absolute biggest? Probably my Frankenstein is the biggest. Aside from like a blanket. Smallest, maybe like a little keychain. I wouldn't trust my uneven eyebrows either. I got my eyebrows done in grade 6, like a million years ago. Never did them again. But I just have like my eyebrows just fall out all the time. My Frankenstein pattern? I would be honored. Oh, good. Good, good, good. Oh my gosh, you guys are asking so many questions. I'm going tomorrow to get my nails done, actually. I think I'm going to do like a Barbie pink cat eye because I like this color, but it's a little dark for me. Okay. We need to do a little beak. Last. No, that does not look great. This one? Bye, Kurt. Thank you. I know you're always obsessed with my nails, though, Eric. I don't like joining it that way. I might turn on my overhead light. I'm just terrified to do it. In one single crochet in the next two. I don't have room for that. I'm so ready for this chicken to be over. I actually don't know if I could make this apron. I don't know if I can make this chicken so many times. No, I make a whole bunch of different things. I make blankets, bags, sweaters, toque scarves, ear warmers. I don't know, all sorts of different things. Turn. No chain. Oh, I guess another really big project that I did was I made a cat couch. That was a pretty big one. $20 an hour? What's wrong with that? As long as you know how to budget your money, you're good. Okay, I'm just finishing off the little beak. So again, not made a lot of progress. I'm gonna try this, turn this light on though, because I can't really see very much. And I feel like last time we did this live, it didn't matter because we were literally just chatting the whole time. And I wasn't even working on anything. Because the chat was so crazy. And I was telling you guys about how crazy I am. You need to go to bed then. Oh my gosh, Smooth. Is that a 32. Okay, that might have to go. Hi. Okay, this actually looks not terrible. I want to lose my needle. Okay, here's our chicken. I can't really like show you, his head's gonna keep flopping over. Okay, now I think I have to make the background and then crochet it onto there somehow. So, well, it's all different times in Canada. So in BC right now, it's 9:21. It just depends where you are. Okay, let's turn on this light and let's see if it's crazy in here or not. That's really bright. That's like a bit much, but it's also right on top of me, so. Okay, what are you guys saying? When do you dream in colors? I don't know. I've never thought of that. I never really. Is that a thing? Do people dream in colors? I'm gonna move this back, I think. And we will adjust. A little bit. I don't know if he's on the stream tonight. I don't know how to tell. I don't think he's in the chat. Probably not. Maybe. He usually like watches every time I do these. I don't know. I know that you can never see your face in a dream, right? Never see your face? Oh my goodness. My blonde wig, you mean? My wig and fake hair? Okay, let's see. We need to pick a background color for the chicken. And I have so many to choose from, I just don't really want to like use any of them. Thank you. Thanks for subscribing. Okay, this is stuff. So blue, yeah, blue could be cute. I don't even know how they fit all this yarn in here. I feel like the dark pink would be kind of cute too, you know? A beautiful mouth. What are you guys saying? I'm so sorry. Yeah, you can't see your face in dreams, right? I usually have very vivid dreams though. Like I'll wake up and I'll be like, this is just what happened. And then my partner's always like, how do you remember all these things? But it's because they're always like so bizarre. I like the pink too, but this is the only skein I got in this color pink, so I don't really want to like use it for that. I might do something boring like this color. I think I'm going to do that. don't know. I do have two greens. This like bright green. Now it's like so bright because of this light. Maybe I'll move again. Maybe it's the light behind me and I can go to where my window is. Yeah, I hand make everything. That's why there's imperfections. um, Actually, I have 3 different greens in here. Okay, I think I'm gonna move my chair though, you guys. I want to be where my ledge is so I have like some space, and then I might switch my phone holder so I can charge my phone too. I don't charge my phone at night anymore, and then I went to use it and it was like basically dead. So bear with me for a second here. I think perhaps I'll go up here. I don't know. We'll see. Or maybe over in this area. The green that my Frankenstein has is called moss, and it's like a blanket yarn, so it's a little bit different. I'm working on a chicken. Mhm. I feel like that's the best part about handmade, though, is like the little imperfections, you know? Yeah, that's just to be expected, I feel like. It is what it is, right? This is like my messy cupboard that I don't try to show. I feel like I haven't streamed in this spot in so long. Okay. Yeah, my worsted weight is behind there, so try not to. Don't really use it that often. Oh, princess, where are you? Okay, I don't know how low this goes, so I'm gonna probably change that. The forbidden yarn stash. Okay. My other phone holder I don't really love because it's not as sturdy. Most complex thing I've ever made? Oh, by far, this little baby sweater. It was insane. There were so many cables and repeats, and that was nuts. Absolutely nuts. First time I followed a chart, and I was like, what the heck is going on? But we figured it out. Okay, I'm gonna charge. No. Apparently, I put everything on top there. My dogs, they'll come now. You want to see them? Hopefully you don't mean like my feet. Come. Here they are. These are my children. Anyways, so that's them. It's getting warm though. It's a little too warm with these two on here. Thank you so much. Name my dogs Yarn. Yeah, they both came with their names, so I didn't get to pick them. Yarn 1 and Yarn 2, yeah. Pearl and Stitch or something. Right? But no, this is my little Chewy. Right, bud? Chewy, Chewy, Chewy. Chewy and Olive. I don't like the name Chewy though. Yes, I've seen a ghost. We talked about this last time. Her name's Olive. My big one's Olive. I think because she has a little olive on her head, like maybe. Maybe that's why they named her that. Let's see if this helps. I'm gonna open up my door too. Just to get some more airflow in here because it is stuffy. I don't know. I'm gonna try to finish up this chicken square and then we'll see what I feel like. I'm not gonna stay up too late. Like maybe the latest would be 10:30. Like I don't know if I'll do another hour, but we'll see. I'm from Canada. I'm from BC. I don't know if that's like trying to go somewhere else with that. No, no, they don't. That's why I did your clothes. Okay, come here, come. Okay, you're good. Okay, all right. Now we have to close the door because they're gonna keep doing that. BC is British Columbia, Canada. It's a province. Can you tell me about a bedtime story, Jack and the Beanstalk? Okay, okay. No, a bedtime story? Like what? I don't really have very many stories. You have to ask me like something so specific, and then I'll be like, oh yeah, this one time at band camp. Hmm. Thanks. I had braces when I was in grade 4. So perhaps that's why. Okay, let's see. I kind of like when the light is off because it just feels so much more cozy, but I feel like I need better light. What does this one do? Oh, that's crazy. I don't like that. There we go. Knitting or crochet? You know what, to be honest, I really can't choose because oh, there's always trolls, but it doesn't really bother me to be honest. Um I like the look of knit better than crochet for the most part, except when it comes to obviously something like a granny square, like a blanket. But I like the freedom that comes with crochet because you can crochet the craziest stuff, I feel like. So much more freedom for me just in like making shapes and stuff. I'm not as skilled, I don't think, in crochet. I might change my light again or my stand again, you guys. I'm like all over the place tonight. I'm just not like I can't figure this out. Yeah, but Whistler is like crazy busy all the time. So it's not like super enjoyable, I find, to like go. I'm not like a huge people crowd kind of person. I'm not religious. No, don't have any religious beliefs. Sorry, it's gonna be crooked because my phone's charging. Socks? I like knitting socks. It's just hard to knit too. You really like yarn. Well, I run a yarn business, so I need yarn. It's a write-off. Oh, but those can be so cool. I love the ones that go over like helmets and like snowboarding helmets and like the motorcycle helmets. There's a creator that does them and they're literally so cool, but I don't know if I'd be able to. A bug. There's a bug beside me. There's a bug here too. I killed a moth and it's just been like living on my wall. There probably are bugs behind me. Okay, back to the chicken, back to what we're here to do. Where did I put all my stuff? Ew, to the bug. I mean, it's just a bug. I'm gonna put this back over here. This is a moth. Moths are like a knitter's mortal enemy. I can't have them like flying around in my yarn stash. It's just that time of year when they come out. Hi. You know what? It actually is. For a very long time, I really wasn't making a lot of money. And I was probably spending more on materials than I was making in profit. And then I did my pumpkin man pattern and I was like, holy crap, you can actually make money from crocheting. But the pattern side of things, I don't really know about like selling finished items. When I did markets, I made pretty good money, but not enough to like quit my job and go full time. But yeah, there's some makers for sure making really good money from their pattern sales. I've had 2 good years in a row, and I'm hoping for a third because I would love to do this full time. But I just think like, I don't know, it's so hard. It's so expensive where I live, so it'd be so difficult. Can I? Yes. Will I? Maybe not. Yes, you should have probably gone to bed a long time ago. But thanks for being in the chat, and I hope you finish your project soon. Okay, anyways. Yeah, no, I didn't think it was. And then I saw this other crocheter that was really, really close to me. And I was like, oh my God, she is selling so many patterns. I'm like, when I first started out, I didn't think pattern sales were really like that big of a thing. And then I think crochet really exploded again. And then pattern sales became like a really big thing. So you can definitely make some money. Oh my gosh, no, I don't. You guys, I feel like chopped liver tonight. So anytime you guys comment saying that you look so good, I'm like, okay, all right. So let's work on the chicken before it gets too late. I guess I should call it a hen. It's a hen, not a chicken. I miss my daytime lives. I feel like it's been so long since I've done this in daylight and I really I really miss it. I feel like I just look like a normal person. Okay, so Jane Ward. So it's also me at the end of like working all day. So, well, to me, some of the compliments just seem like very, I don't know, fake sometimes. So I don't know. Some people call me Kit, some people call me Nina. How old do you think I am? Oh my gosh. Yeah, 99. Doo, doo, Oh my god, that's so funny. My friend's brother used to listen to that all the time. 26, 32, 33. I'm 21. Yeah, with 10 years experience. No, I am at the end of the month. I will be 33. I'm not a spring chicken anymore. But I don't feel a day over 18. I know, I'm so old. 1993, yeah. Oh my god. That's like the best comment ever. I want to pin that. Oh my god, I wish. Except my cooking is crap. I used to be really good at cooking. And then I stopped and then I was like, I can't do this anymore. Because I just don't care to cook anymore. But I do like to bake. Um my my fiance, he's around. He's around. You know what? I can, yeah, ramen noodles, Pop Tarts, of course. Okay, I should probably follow this. Oh, just once they do. Hello, hello. Oh my god, an angel goddess. Are you serious? Okay, I thought that was my car. Thank God. I don't have cats. I just have dogs. Why you want to know cooking? Well, I don't. My dream actually is to win the lottery so I can hire a private chef to just do all of my meals. Perfect macros, perfect nutrients. Oh, that'd be amazing. Oh my gosh, David, thank you. I love that you guys only care about looks. I actually love it. I could be like the worst person in the world, but you guys are like, you're so beautiful. Like, it doesn't even matter. No, I'm too poor to hire a chef. Oh, this goes all along. Gotcha. Oh my goodness gracious. I can't keep up with the chat. Okay, let's see. Are you fitness freak? No. I used to be. And then I one day woke up with a chronic illness, which was insane. And I was not able to work out because I couldn't stop fainting. But I'm trying to get back into working out now because I am not 100% confident in my body and it's driving me crazy. Okay, that's a little strange, but sure. I'm a Gemini. So much worse than a Libra. Thank you. Yes, let's all manifest me becoming a millionaire. Hi, welcome back, Godzilla. Or I could just marry somebody rich. Yeah. Ooh, Aquarius. I do get along well with Aquarius. I think like Aquarius and me are like very compatible. You think Libra are worse than Geminis? Is anybody worse than a Gemini? Hello, we're crocheting and we're chatting. What's your zodiac sign? My knitting is like, this is all I have to show for my knitting right now and show you guys. That's the rest of my colors over there. And then I have like purples and reds down at the bottom. Oh my gosh, your queen is great. Um, yeah, maybe. It's like the movies. I don't know. No, I'm so sorry. Like I'm not I try my best not to swear. I don't know, that just came out because I saw him being weird. Um Herps and the Reds, yes. Advice for people younger than me. Just do whatever you want. Don't worry about other people. But in a not like in a be a terrible person kind of way. Dog park or hiking trails? Never, 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 ever gonna catch me at a dog park ever. Um, way rather hiking trails, but I'm currently not capable of doing a hike. So in heaven, I'm right among the clouds. That's where I am. Oh my gosh, you guys are so sweet. Calling me an angel. This project is going to take me 7 million years just because all we do is chat. Of course, my channel's all about knitting and crocheting. Um, oh, I know. It's really hard. Yeah. But you know what? Somebody's got to do it. And they say God gives his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers. So it's me, I guess. I do not know Thor. I'm so sorry. I haven't crocheted socks. I've knit socks before. Knitted? Knit? Oh my gosh, thank you. Well, Thor is mythical, is he not? I think that people don't always on here like get my sense of humor. And like people will be like, oh my God, she's so full of herself. It's like, no, I just have like, if you read these comments, they're ridiculous. So I'm going to respond a little ridiculous. Bye, Mr. No, if that's what you mean. I was born in 1993. Yes. Can I knit with my eyes closed? Yes, I can. I that's why I prefer actually knitting because I can watch a show and do my knitting, but like crochet, only a couple stitches I can do without looking. Yes, I have knit a sweater for myself. I knit a couple actually. I knit a really nice one in mohair. I don't know why I got rid of it. I just did. And then I knit another one in an acrylic. Didn't love it. So I think I donated it. And then I knit another cardigan in wool. Didn't like it. So I donated it. And then I crocheted like a granny square cardigan. Didn't like it. Donated it. I have knit a sweater for my dog. Yes. Thanks. Yeah. Can I walk? Well, like I'm not. Yes, I can walk. Actually don't know. I have bad eyesight already to begin with, and the muscles in my eyes get really fatigued easily. So if I go from like close up to far away, my eyes won't focus. So I don't know. Horseback riding when I was younger, we had friends that had horses, and I went on like the horse for like a little bit, but no. My mom volunteers with horses though. Um, I know, because some people just don't get the sarcasm. I don't have children. No. Back to the walking. Yes, I can walk, but I have a chronic illness that is getting like better, I think. But it affects my heart rate and circulation, like all that kind of stuff. And so there's just like certain times where my heart rate goes way too high and then my body freaks out and either completely shuts down and I can't walk temporarily or I faint. So it's really, really fun. Well, like, let's see your stuff then. Show me your stuff. Toothbrush. I was wondering if you were going to come back. No. No. I can't do yoga because I actually get really nauseous doing that. My condition is called postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome, which is like actually just like a more so like a cluster of symptoms. But changing positions from like sitting, standing, lying down, sitting up makes me really nauseous and sick. So I can't do yoga. Anything like upside down, I know, but like just let them be, right? What do you mean? I had a debrief after my live, and me and my manager both agreed that you were hilarious. And yeah, we loved it. I was like, is Toothbrush going to come back? I do make blankets. I make a lot of blankets. Vertigo is different. Vertigo would trigger, like, yeah, that dizziness, but it's not like that for me. Um, when I change positions, my blood pressure and my heart rate change. So it just throws my whole system out of whack. Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's why you'll know I'm not perfect because I have this chronic illness that is just making my life so much harder than it needs to be. It's gotten a lot better though, I will say. It used to be really, really, really awful. And since I started working with a naturopath, I've gotten so much better. And I can do like a 40-minute walk on my walking pad. I just have to have a really, really controlled environment. Yeah, I actually started by donating my items because I made so many scarves, so I donated them to like a women's shelter, and then I gave a lot of stuff to friends and family. But I always feel like people won't like the things that I make, and then I'm like, I don't want people to feel obligated to hold on to a piece that I would give them, and so I don't give them anything unless they ask for it. Oh, don't worry. That's why I have this hobby because I be chilling all the time. Yes, I do have a manager. Somebody has to manage me or I'll go off the rails. Okay, what's our next one? Okay. Was it chain 2 or chain 3? Chain 3. Hi. It's just a manager. Hello, hello. So what is everybody up to? Do you guys just like go on YouTube? Are you on YouTube? Are you guys on your phones or are you on desktop or are you on TV? Like how does it work? I guess if you're watching on the TV, you can't be in the chat, right? Hello. Welcome to whatever this is. It's a trap. iPad? Okay. I didn't really think about that. Um, well, you can just come to all my live chats, then we'll chat. Oh my gosh, are you seriously? Stop. I did have some more breakouts this week. Oh my god, you guys are crazy. Like, what? On your Samsung fridge? Are you guys all just like trolling me? This is insane. So I'm streaming vertical because whenever I stream horizontal, the views are like way down, way down. So I just keep going vertical. I don't know if that's good or not. What do I think about all burdens? Oh my gosh, you guys, what? You guys all do this so quickly. Can you stream from a fridge though? Yeah, that's what I was thinking because more people would like people are more likely to be scrolling on a phone. Um I know very few people that have like a desktop or a laptop. Do you know what I mean? I have. I do have a frog in my cupboard, actually. It's a toad, I think, and it never sold. So he's just like sitting there. Oh, what time is it from Sweden? In Sweden. Gotta go to work. I gotta go to bed. I love how people come into this and like, what the heck is this chat? Like, what is this stream about? Because I'm rarely even like crocheting. You can find I only sell my patterns. Oh my gosh, go make some food. Even I fed myself before coming on here, and I'm the worst, you guys. I usually just have some candy or something. Oh, you're so lucky to start your day with me. No, no, no. Last time was 10:30. You guys, after Sunday's live stream, okay, so we got off what, like around 10:30? And then I got ready for bed. I don't think I probably fell asleep until like 12:30 because I think I started watching a movie. The next day I woke up feeling so hungover. And this is like all part of my condition. Like if I stay up past my bedtime, I will be so I had the worst migraine all Monday. I felt so sick. I felt like I had literally drank a whole bottle of tequila and I don't drink. um 12:05 in Texas. Oof, guys, that's late. Right now I'm crocheting, but I do knit too. You know what? Next live stream, I'm going to be knitting. I am knitting something next live stream. Yes, girl dinner all the way. I had girl dinner the other night. I just made some nachos because I was like, I'm not cooking. I kind of had a girl dinner tonight. I literally just made I did like a can of tuna and some pickles. And like, that was it. I'm gonna be 33 next week. Can you guys believe that? Where does the time go? Ugh, insomnia is the worst. Thankfully, I can pass out really easily now because I have the worst fatigue ever. So I'm always tired. My problem is staying awake. That's what's hard for me. On the 3rd, I'm on the 30th. May 30th. Isn't that such like a beautiful day? May 30th. Oh my gosh, really? Me? 33. That sounds like a good number. I like any kind of repeating number. You think I'm lying about being 33? Jesus was crucified at 33? Well, that sucks for him, I guess. Thank you, Johnny. I think it sounds nice too. May 30th. Like, imagine if it was May 29th. It just doesn't hit the same, you know? Even when you write it out. And then May, 3 letters. 30th, there's a 3. 3, 3. You know what I'm saying? Is 33 a lucky number? I just feel like 33 will be a really good year. It can't get any worse, hopefully. That's not a test. I just, you know. Oh, that sounds perfect, Johnny. Hi, Lee. I do look young because I feel like this is like blurring out my like wrinkles a little bit, but I feel like my mom looks pretty young for her age too. So there's hope. Hopefully I get her skin. I did crochet letters before, big pillow letters. Um it's just a lot of work. I did have a champagne that like 30 was a great champagne birthday. You know, like imagine if you're like 11, it's your champagne birthday. Like that's kind of lame. Um my 30th birthday was okay. I just went out for dinner, went to a brewery. Um then I went to another bar. Then I went home. The next day was nice. The next day I filmed a reel. I remember that. My grandparents came over and I had this really pretty birthday cake. I think I ordered a Big Mac for lunch. Uh, yeah, look at him. What the heck is he doing? He's derping out. Hi. What else are you guys saying? Okay, that is a thing though. Like, I feel like now it's very hard to guess what anybody's age is because of the rise of like filler and plastic surgeries and things like that. So, like, even when I'm watching like a reality TV show, I'm like, oh, that girl's got to be like my age. And then she's 24. And I'm like, why do you have all this plastic in your face? You don't need it at that age. Oh, he feels bad now. He's gonna hide his face. I can't marry you. I'm so sorry. You've never seen me before? Yeah, he's done. Yeah, it's wild. I don't know. Even like these young kids, I'm like, whoa, why do you guys look so old? But I guess everyone's trying to look older. When you're younger, you want to be older. And then when you're older, you want to be younger. Like, whatever. Oh, you're so welcome, MJ1912. Do you think people online lie about their ages? Is that like a thing? Just feel like why? The Boys, the TV show The Boys? Are you asking me? Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Older women lie about their age? Maybe. What for though? There's got to be a way people find out. Half the time I can't even remember how old I am. I'm not loving how this is going. Women can't live with them, can't live without them. Right? That's why I'm like, I don't care. I feel like I already am older. I'm like so looking forward to being like my parents' age and just not having to deal with anybody and anything. Yeah, but I guess like that goes back to like society, like making older women feel a certain way. Like you've reached an expiry date and you're like no longer good. Whereas men, when they age, like everyone's like, oh, they only get better. Yeah, age is just a number. Why do we always talk about age on here, you guys? It's always about age. The humidity? Not terrible, not great. Right now it's just annoying because we're like going between like hot and then it's rainy and then it's hot and then it's rainy and you're like, "Oh my god, just pick one." No, 1993 isn't very old. I feel like 30 isn't even that old. Like people make such a big deal about going into their 30s and it's like it's not even like what do you mean? Not much changes. Oh my gosh, thank you. It's been a long day. I feel like my beauty is fading, you know. -5 vibes. 92. Me? Am I an aunt? I don't know. Is that supposed to mean anything other than I have a nephew? I do have a nephew, if that's what you're talking about. Yeah, like it's not that bad. It's just I don't it's just muggy some days. I think it's gonna be a little bit muggy tomorrow and Saturday. It's supposed to be yucky again, and then I think it starts picking up. I don't know. I just can't stand like the pressure changes. Me? Little me? Okay, so I need 6 rounds. I need to keep going. I don't know why I thought I was anywhere near done. This is so hard to do. Do I want to be a mom? What the heck? Oh, I didn't even think of rain having that effect, but yeah, for sure. That's annoying. Very annoying. Where are you from? I think that I will have one kid. I think I would be a one and done. I think um if I had no kids in my life, I would be fine. And if I had just one kid, I would be fine. I never know if you guys are talking to me or if you're talking to yourselves. I'm gonna be 33 next week. Which I know people are probably like, oh, geriatric pregnancy. But no. Thanks. Happy early birthday. Um, no, not necessarily. I mean, like for some people it could, but I pretty much everybody that I know now is having kids after 30 because I don't know. That's just when they are more like established. Mhm. I got into knitting because my mom brought home a knitting loom one day. They were doing it at their school. And then I started loom knitting and then I wanted to learn how to crochet. So I taught myself to crochet and then I wanted to learn how to knit on needles. So I taught myself how to knit with needles. Have you been married? I am engaged. I do have a fiance. I just don't wear my ring when I'm crocheting because it gets the yarn gets kind of tangled in it. But I was single at 28, 29. And dating was crazy, I will say. I did not enjoy dating at all. Didn't enjoy talking on the apps with people and really did not enjoy going and meeting strangers. But I met my partner on Hinge and it worked out for us. Yeah, I think it's like even worse now than it was when I was on there. So like I wish everybody in the dating world all the best. I would cry if it were me. I don't know. Yeah, knitting sometimes knitting stresses me out more now that it's like a business for me and less of a hobby. So I think I might actually take up sewing to like be my de-stressor. If I'm gonna do something to like de-stress, I'm probably gonna do a 1,000-piece puzzle. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that. True, true about the pictures, but I do feel like, yeah, pictures, I don't think my pictures were very good. I didn't have a lot because I didn't really like go out a ton, so I didn't have a ton of pictures. But then my um fiance was like, "Oh, you were way better looking in person than your photos," which was good. Um, but he said I was terrible at having conversation. So I feel like you really need to just like kind of take a chance on people and you do have to go out and meet them because I don't know, people can be so you don't know how people are until you see them in person. Yes, it is past my bedtime, but you know what? I'm working hard. Ghost stories? No, I don't have any more ghost stories. I don't think. I'm all wiped out of ghost stories. Maybe Dana will tell you guys a ghost story. It's only 10:22 here. No, because I don't like Ferraris. I kind of think Ferraris are like not that nice looking. My fiance was like the nicest person ever, and he put in a lot of effort. And I went on maybe like 4 other first dates with people, and nobody else ever wanted to go on a second date. So my fiance did, but he was so nice. He still is. Just like a very genuine, like real person, not like, I don't know. He was like a golden retriever, you know? He's like golden retriever vibes. In a good way. That's not like a bad thing, the golden retriever thing. Yes, they all come alive at night. It's so they I wake up and they're always at the end of my bed just watching me. What blush? I don't know. I went to actually my friend got it for me. It's from like Shoppers Drug Mart. Um and it's like some no name kind of blush. What else did you guys say? I actually do like my car is like an old man grandpa car. It's a very old car. So I would take my car over a Ferrari. Cuz Ferraris they look like crickets. No, I've never been in a Ferrari. I'm never going to go into a Ferrari. I don't think most people would describe me as nice. Dana, How would you describe me? A cricket? Yes, it looks like a cricket. I know, I know. The Italians are gonna be really mad at me for that one. What's the other one? A Lamborghini? I also think a Lamborghini is kind of it's just not for me. Like, when we're driving down the road, my fiance will be like, "Oh, look at that Lambo, or look at that whatever," and I'm like, "Mm, it looks kinda stupid." I'm so sorry. I think I really, really okay, I don't think I'm not a nice person. I'm just a very easily overstimulated person, so, like, when I'm out and about, I am just, Okay, wait 1 second, let me go back. There's so many chats. Hi, Dwayne, how are you? Come to China? I'd be interested, maybe. I'd like to go to Japan. Hi, Trina. I don't know if am I a golden retriever, you guys? I don't know. If I was a dog, what would I be? You know how they are like golden retriever, black cat? I feel like we kind of more so give off that vibe. Oh, it's not that I don't love China. I'd like to go. I just don't know where I would go. I'm from Canada. Yeah, I'm not a golden retriever. Dana knows. I'm like a hair like one of those hairless cats, you know? Or a husky? No, I'm not a husky because I'm not that strong. I'm more frail and useless and weak and kind of, I like my person and that's about it. So, um, yesterday I was not feeling good. How do you make it? Oh, that sucks that you weren't feeling good. What city do you want my postal code to? I'm in BC. Um, I am like, I don't love being social because it drains me a lot. Why is my face so red? Because it's a million degrees in here and I have some blush on. Um, I'm making part of this chicken apron. So I made the chicken and now I'm making like the square that it's going to be attached to. But it's going to be multiple in them and then you collect your chicken eggs and you put it in there. You have a hairless cat? I wish you could put photos in the chat so that I could see. No, I'm not a vegetarian, which used to be a running joke because people used to always ask me if I was vegan because I guess I was giving off like sickly vibes or something. And then they'd be like, no, it's pronounced vampire because I was also extremely pale. I still am. But no, I was vegetarian for a very short while. I need meat though because I am very unwell. Uh, oh my gosh, a pizza center and a pizza shop and a call center? It's usually yeah, yeah, it can be the people, but it's like the whole like just like being social. Like this will drain me just because I'm talking nonstop. Alberta. Well, everyone would always ask me if I'm vegan. I'm like, why? Like, what about me is giving vegan? Like, the only thing I can imagine is like being kind of sickly. Not to say that vegans are sickly. I know that there's a lot of healthy ones, but
I feel like that's why people assumed I was because I was so pale and looked unwell. I'm so sorry. No, I know that there's a lot. I know a lot of vegans that are like much healthier than me. But that was essentially when people were asking me if I was, they would say it was because I looked like I was lacking iron or something. And my natural hair color is this like darker blonde that I have underneath. Oh, you just have to keep trying with crochet. Hi, beautiful. No, do not jump on the hi, beautiful train. A Mediterranean. I have an Etsy shop, but I just sell my patterns. Yes, if you're asking me, I have watched The Boys. I liked season 1. I liked season 2, I think, but then after that, I just felt like it got really weird and I didn't like it anymore. Hi. Do I walk? No, are you kidding me? I would definitely faint and collapse if I walked 10,000 steps a day. But I'm like trying to work my way up there. I only walk for 40 minutes and I walk very slow. I need to like all my muscle back because I've lost all my muscle, you guys. Bigfoot's real? Yes, they tried way too hard, and then I just feel like it got raunchier and raunchier, and I'm like, and it was very redundant. It felt like the same thing over and over again, and I really couldn't stand that one character, the blonde guy. I can't remember what his name was. I can't remember, but I couldn't stand him because he was just so mean and awful. I did start The Bear. I think I maybe finished season 1. My favorite character? I don't know. What was her name? Starlight or something? I think probably just her, 'cause she was kind of a biatch. This is my yarn. I'm not gonna do like a full tour of it because I really don't feel like getting up tonight, you guys. I'm trying to conserve my energy. But I'll go live tomorrow when it's like daytime and everything will look a lot better. Yes, this is my little man. My other one's passed out over there. So they're both in here with me. I think that's why we're like dying. It's so hot in here. Uh oh my gosh. Zazazazazazazu, 4566. Really? You can just e-transfer me the money and then we'll work something out. I'm not married, no. Oh my god, stop. Thank you, Zane. No, keep them in here because then I can rack up my watch hours. My yarn stash needs some work though. Like it needs to be reorganized. You're gonna deliver cash in your Ferrari, but I don't want to see that cricket pull up. I don't want to see it. What do you mean your survival rate? Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I'm just unplugging my phone so it's not on the angle anymore. And I need to plug in my iPad. I don't have enough chargers in here. Are knitters good at tying knots? Well, no, probably not me. Knit some shoes. You guys are so like demanding. Supervisor of a call center? Are you? That's like my dream. This is like, that's my dream. Ferrari, I really just dug myself a hole because I don't think Ferrari's ever gonna collab with me now. Yes, I'll knit tomorrow, you guys. I'm gonna live stream tomorrow and I'll knit for you. Oh no. Oh no. What should I knit? What do you guys want me to knit tomorrow? I might knit like a hat or something. I've got some really nice yarn waiting to be knit up. Okay. Can you get me a vintage Ford Bronco? I would love a vintage Ford Bronco. Yeah, I'll start earlier tomorrow. Or well, it will be if it's 4 p.m. for me, I don't know what time it would be for you. If World War III happens or if an alien attack happens on Earth, I pray to the Lord that I don't believe in, that I am just taken out ASAP because my survival skills don't exist. Zaza, I named it. Let me see that vintage Ford Bronco. Hi. Oh, Lord. No, thank you. Honestly, probably. Um, actually, you guys, I think I've been crocheting this from wrong the whole time. Not sure. Best yarn is super bulky merino wool. It's like butter. It's like knitting with butter. Blue or green? Let's go with blue. We'll go with blue. Me, low energy? I do have low energy. I have low energy because I have low vibration. Because I have no energy. Because I have POTS, which means I have like chronic fatigue, which means I'm literally in survival mode every single day. Blue matches my eye color. My eyes are hazel. Why? Why do you want me to be blue eyed so bad? I'm not going to change who I am for you. Take it or leave it. I know. No, I should train these little twerps, though, to be my little alerts. My POTS is like very manageable, though, compared to like some people that I see. So I can knit anything. No, just kidding. But I can knit a lot of things. French? I don't think there's any French in me. No, if I had a cat, then my cat would be competing for all of the yarn. So I couldn't have a cat. Yes. I faint though. I've only fainted. No, I fainted the other day actually, like a month ago. But typically I'll only faint if I'm like working out in the gym. That's where my two faints happened before I like went and got all my testing done to figure out what's going on with me. Um, because I literally did, I think, 8 body weight walking lunges and my heart rate went up so high and then I fainted and I couldn't walk anymore. So, and I was like, what the hell's going on? So after that, I was like, okay, well, anytime I tried to work out, I would go into crazy symptoms. So no. Yeah, it wasn't very fun. But now that I know what it is, I can like manage everything so much better. and I know like what to give my body throughout the day to like make it not happen. I say pretty good. I'm not allergic to anything, you guys. Yeah, POTS stands for postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome. So postural, like whatever position you're in, orthostatic is whatever the pressure is, tachycardia, your heart rate, So when you change positions, your heart rate inappropriately goes up and down. I'm working on a chicken apron. So the chicken goes onto the little square, then you make a bunch of them, you form an apron. When you go get the eggs from your chicks, you put them in here. Do I have chickens? No, but I'm just working on it. Oh my God. No, I should name her. Yes, it is. It was the fear for me for like so long. Um, it was the fear of my body shutting down because I had like wild symptoms throughout the day. Like I would be driving my car and I would get an adrenaline dump and couldn't use my legs, my arms, like anything, couldn't hear. Vision would like black out. That's like not very fun when you're driving a car. It's like very, very scary. Um, Let me see. What are you guys saying? Yeah, I just kind of go black and then I get like all the feeling drains out of my hands and stuff and then I'll faint. Hi, Josie. Yeah, I mean, when you're fainting though, like, I don't know. I don't really think about it, like, my head. I mean, if I know what's coming on, I'll try to, like, get down, but the other day I just walked into my office and fainted, so at least there was carpet. I have 2 pets. Driving, yeah, driving not cool, but, like, I brought that up to my neurologist. I'm like, "What am I supposed to do?" He's like, "Oh, just pull over and take a nap." I'm like, "Oh, for sure. Let me just pull over in the middle of the highway and take a nap. That'll work." But, thankfully that I know when it's coming on, if it's gonna happen in the car. What kind of dogs do you have? Life alert, yeah. That button, "Help, I've fallen and I can't get up." A bowl of salad, that would be interesting. Yeah, exactly, I probably should be in a self-driving Tesla. I mean, I'm still, like I'm totally fine to drive. And if I ever have a day where, like, I don't feel good at all, then I won't drive, and I'll ask somebody to drive me kinda thing. Most of my symptoms, though, can be managed with, like, water, salt, diet, all that kinda stuff, so it's, like, fine. It's just annoying. I just want to feel good again. You have 3 Chiweenies? A spacesuit? Oh my gosh, a swimming pool, a Ferrari, a call center. Like, what don't you have? Oh, the capybara. You guys are obsessed with the capybaras. I feel like they look like little loafs. First time I saw a capybara, I had no clue what it was. I think I saw one, oh god, maybe like 8 years ago. I went to the zoo and I was like, "What is this?" And that's the first time I ever found out what a capybara was. Manny? Yeah, we could. I do think God took the time to create me, and then he was like, "This is taking too long," and then he, like, really messed some things up. Yeah, I definitely lay back and put my legs up for sure. It helps return blood flow. But like sometimes it's a little bit more intense than that. I wish I was making money off this. I'm not monetized on YouTube, so I don't make anything off of this. I'm just here to have fun, y'all. A rabbit? I do have a rabbit plushie. Do you want me to grab it? Flyers, you're back. Oh my god. No, I'm not monetized. You need a lot of watch hours to be monetized, and I think I just started posting to YouTube like a year and a bit ago. So, I've got a long ways to go. Yeah. Even with the subs, which that all popped off. Like I think I got like 1,000 from my last short that I posted. That's about it though. Okay, I'm going tomorrow to change them because look at this like growth. It's grown out quite a bit. And some of them are breaking, but what color are we thinking for tomorrow? Like a lighter pink, right? Like a bubblegum pink? You need like 4,000 watch hours, so oh my gosh. I don't know. I don't like scuba diving. Don't put me in the ocean. Oh my gosh, Jesus. Jesus has my back. Okay, what did you guys ask? I'm gonna grab the rabbit. An adrenaline dump, it's just like adrenaline just courses through your body and then you feel like you're gonna have a seizure and then you tremor and shake and get really hot and then really cold and you can't talk and your breathing is crazy and it's super, super annoying. Well, these are my real nails. So I just have acrylic, whatever they do on top to make it stronger. Um, but these are my real nails. I don't like them this long. I told her to cut them last time and she didn't cut them, so I'm getting them a lot shorter next time. Oh my gosh, guys, can we get me monetized to that point, please? I will do a cat for Halloween. I'm gonna do a little black cat for Halloween this year for sure, because I've been putting it off for the last 2 years. Thank you. You know what I think I kinda wanna do though, like, is this kinda color for my nails. Is this comes up so much darker, but it's like a classic bubblegum pink. I think that I'm gonna do that. Crocheting total in my life, like 10 years. It is 10:47 here for me, so it's getting close to bedtime. Well, I have my pumpkin man over there. You can see my little pumpkins. So I will do a black cap, but I've seen like a lot of bats already. Yeah, nothing wrong with simps. We love them. No, I don't know. I usually try to think of like what colors I'm gonna wear the most, but I always go with pink nails. As I just like the girliness of it. Oh, you guys go so fast. I just sell the patterns um for what I make. Do you feel better today? Hi. Okay, let me finish this row. I'm gonna grab the rabbit for whoever was asking. Oh my gosh, I would love to be an undercover cop. Who would suspect me? But I would be terrible at it because I'd be too scared. That would be pretty good idea to mop the floor. But it might be kind of gross. Okay, I think I have one more round of this to do. Of course, your uncle is a police chief. Oh, that's so cute. A Doberman. Dobermans are so beautiful. What kind of cat? And are they like siblings? Like from the same house? Hi. Okay, let me find this rabbit. Ugh, okay. I never wrote up this pattern and I cut his nose off the other day actually because I wasn't that obsessed with it. So, not my favorite. I don't know. It just needs to be tweaked. I need to tweak him. I was gonna rip it out, never do it, but then people are like, "You have to." So, I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, so I've done a little rabbit, but I never did anything with him. Yeah, I cut his nose off to spite his face. I'm not Russian. You guys, what about me is Russian? Looks like a Harold. Oh, that's a good one. Harold or Harriet. He's kind of giving man. Tell me the fix. Thank you. I feel like I'm very different on the live versus what I post versus like a vlog, all that kind of stuff. 5 cats? Most of the cats I've ever had was 3, and then when we got the 2 ones, they made my other cat run away, then we had 2. What I had for dinner last night, I had like a taco salad kind of thing. What'd you have for dinner? What kind of food do I like? I don't know, because I get sick of everything after like a day. I'll get like we'll have chicken one night and then I'll be like, oh, now I have the chicken ick. And then I have beef and I'm like, oh my God, I feel like I've had beef every day in my life. I have big bears, you guys. 3 of them up there. So I've got my polar bear, my panda bear, and my brown bear. So it's all the same pattern, but you can customize it to be the 3 different kinds of bears. You know what I like better than the taco salad though is like the Big Mac salad. That one is so good. But like instead of the mayo, when we use the Greek yogurt to make it healthier, it's really good. I know. I should get a rocking chair, shouldn't I? That would be so soothing. I feel like that would be self-soothing because when I feel like nauseous, I feel like I do rock myself back and forth like this, like in bed, not like just sitting here. I had chicken nuggets for dinner on Monday. A job in the call center. I thought I was going to be manager of the call center. French. Bonjour. That was probably terrible. Oui, oui, mon ami. You guys, I've spoken Spanish and French on this live. Look at me, trilingual. Oh, I'm the manager. Okay, and she's just going to be your employee. Well, it's good to know we both have options. You love me? Thank you. I'm going to be Our Lady's boss. Ooh, what's in that salad? God made me very beautiful. My parents made me very beautiful. Yes, tell me all of your cats' names. We'll see if any of our cats had the same names. You guys are so funny. You know what though? Like my manager is telling me that I should probably wrap this up and go to bed, but I would just be in bed watching a show. Tomorrow I'm going to sleep in, I'm going to get my nails done, and then I'm going to film some reels and then I'm going to, oh my God, Juice, that's so cute. Um, I'm going to stream maybe, unless I have other plans. I'm making a chicken apron. You put the chicken eggs inside of here. I don't have any chickens though. Oh, that's so cute. A lot of people used to call me Casper because I was so pale. I still am so pale, you guys. A cloud. Indonesia, what time is it there? Don't be an investor. You don't want to lose money. Okay. All right. Interesting. I am going to finish up this border and then I probably will pop off because I still need to get ready for bed. Oregon. Love that. Um Oh, that sounds good. That sounds really good. I need to go get like a new lipstick. I'm using like the Pillow Talk by Charlotte Tilbury. Is that what it is? But I want something like pinker, lighter, like cutie pinky. This is like giving kind of like rose to me. Me? Thanks. What does that mean? Why Arctic with your boyfriend? Yeah, like I feel like this color is fine on me because it's not, how they say like you should pick something kind of like already similar to your lip color? Like I would do that. I feel like this is kind of similar, but then my lips are usually purple and blue if I don't put anything on them. I don't have a boyfriend. I only have a fiance. I think red would be too much on me, but like I don't know. Maybe we'll try it. Pinky nude is what I want, like a pinky nude. Yeah, that's a thing. Like I feel like if I think maybe I saw something we should match your blush to your lip color. No, I would not get lip filler because I'm afraid of it migrating. And I just saw something that says like your body never actually gets rid of it. So I think if I want my lips to be bigger, I'll just overline them. But I don't really care. I think they're fine for my face, the lips that I have. Um, Aretha, Nova, Harper, Marlon. Hmm. And Jackson. That's cute. My cat's names were Chico, Minkus, and Choochie, which is kind of funny because I have Chewy as my dog now. Yes, I did know that about polar bears. Thank you so much. I love flowers. That's so true. There are so many different kinds of reds. I think it's like hard for me to pick a color too because I'm so fair. I think like I still have like some tanner on, guys, and like I know I'm like fair, but I'm very like pink, but then my legs are like purple blue, and I'm not even joking. Like I don't really know why the doctors won't help me out with that a little bit more because my legs look like they're dead. My feet all the time. And I'm just like so pale that you can see all of the veins in me. So that's why I need to self tan. But then I'm like, I feel like the colors that I pick would be more complementary to my natural skin tone. But then it's like, I feel like I have to wear a self tanner to look like an actual human being. Don't eat polar bear livers. Do people do that? I think my I think my fiance knows how blessed he is. And I am just as blessed to be with him. No, I don't have a date for the wedding because I don't think I'm going to do like a wedding. I don't really want to walk down an aisle and wear a dress, to be honest. Aw, that's so cute. Kurt, you're back. I probably won't be up too much later. We'll see. My iron, I always get my I'm iron I take iron supplements. My ferritin's at a 45, so it's like lower. I'm trying to get it up. I don't know. Does it? Does diet influence that? There's always so much random stuff going on in this chat. I don't. I think there's like a yarn cafe that opened up kind of close to me, kind of far away from me. Um, no. I've considered going to some knit nights, but I don't know if I'd be very good at like chatting with people in person. I can have my wedding at your restaurant. Okay. I don't wear my ring when I'm crocheting because it just gets wrapped in the yarn. And also my fingers swell a lot. So I just don't like the feeling of that. Wait, is your name Nina? I have heard this about cast iron. Um I should probably try that. No, but you could just work on something that you're comfortable working on and like I think it would be fine. I don't think the point of it is to like show how skilled you are. I think it's just to like be with other crafters. No, my nails are my real nails. Like you can see on my pinky, this one is not, this one broke. So they did put a fake extension on it, but you can see my real nail there. And then the rest of them are all my real nails. I just get like the hardening stuff on it so that they last longer. Those are my real nails. No, I don't think I need more confidence. I think for me, like I just get in my head because I'm like, I don't know if people are gonna like, I just don't know if they're how they're gonna like perceive my personality. So then I feel like I'm like trying to talk to people like how I think they, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I just never wanna, like, make somebody feel I don't know. I just overthink it too much. I don't know how to have small talk with people. Like, I'm not a small talk person. I'm kinda like, let's trauma dump. Tell me the craziest thing. Like, let's gossip, you know? And I don't know if a lot of people like that. I feel like then people would be like, "Oh my god, what is wrong with her?" And I'll be like, "What do you mean? You don't have a ghost story?" I know. Life's too short, right? You know what? I think there's an alternate version of me that is really into bedazzling Warhammer. I think she's got the rival to frick, what's it called? I can't remember what it's called. And she slays at the tabletop game. Yeah, I know, but the thing is, like, when you get those awkward lulls in conversation, then you're both just sitting there and you're like, "What do I say? What do I say?" Like, I can't do that. If, like, other people are fine with, like, chatting back and forth, like, that's fine. I feel like I always leave a social interaction, though, being like, "Oh my god, why did I say that?" Like, that was too much. Hello? Oh my gosh, hello? I know. 'Cause, like, you know what? People probably aren't thinking about it as much as you are thinking about all the things that you were saying. I wish You think I'm smart enough? I think I've got about 2 brain cells functioning in this little brain right now. What's up? I'm good. I'm getting a little tired and a little sweaty, I'm not gonna lie, you guys. Oh my gosh, stop. Why did you divorce her? Because she didn't knit? That's insane. That's a lot. Is that for real? 2 brain cells. I love that. Man, that's nuts. Maybe your wife's in a better place now, though. Ooh, what would your mom knit? No, like never. But I don't, yeah, I guess it like all fades from your memory, you know? But then I am always like, oh, well, what if they see me again and then they remember all the weird things I said to them? And did she say yes or no? Shut up. I hope you're like super relaxed then. I love that. Oh my gosh, thank you. Bye. True, but what if they don't say weird things? Toothbrush, you've been so quiet. What have you been doing? Good. See, you wouldn't have known if you didn't ask. I think there's like a book that's like how to be good at small talk or something like that. It's something about like how to not be like awkward in chatting with people. I should probably read that. Like obviously if I'm with my friends and stuff, it's fine. Um and I don't really care how I'm going to be perceived because they know me, but it's more so when it's like people that you don't really know very well, right? Cooking, what you making? I don't know if that's it. I think it's like literally like how to talk to people or something like that, like something so obvious. Oh no. She's really going through it. Yeah, there's some people that but you know what? The people that can just talk to people are usually people that don't give a rat's ass about what comes out of their mouth. Hey, you know what? Not everybody is made to be in the kitchen though. Chicken and rice. Oh, sounds like my dinners. True. So maybe that's what maybe I gotta go get like edumacated or something on the little things. Yeah, literally um my friend's husband could talk to a wall for hours. Like you say you'll bring up the most random topic, he knows everything about it. And you're like, "How do you know all of this stuff?" True, yeah, and then you're like, "Oh, yeah, okay, cool," and then I'm like, I don't even know what questions to ask because I don't wanna look like a dumbass that doesn't know anything, right? I'm making a chicken square, so the chicken's gonna be sewn on to this, and then when you go get the eggs out of the chicken coop, you put them in here because it's gonna make a big apron. There's there's stores that will sell finished things. Okay, let's see if this actually yeah, this will fit on here. I don't think I'm ready to like sew this on, crochet this on today. Because I don't know if this is gonna be like my actual go-to color combo. Because if I make this apron, it's gonna be all one color, and I don't know if I like love this. I feel like I need more contrast between the two. My husband will be the happiest man on the earth just because he's with me. He's so lucky. I did not know that penguins have knees. Do they? Do they really? I never thought about that. I always think it's so weird that babies don't have kneecaps, but I guess it kind of makes sense. Yeah, it's a chicken. And then you sew it on and then it leaves a gap for the egg to go into. But I don't know. This opening looks like it might be kind of small. So we'll have to see. You don't think my husband's going to be like so happy to be with me? Chicken could be whiter. Yeah, I know. I didn't have any and then I got my yarn order in today, so I'm going to have to go over that. No, babies don't have kneecaps for a while. Um, I don't really know why, but they don't. And then, ugh, kind of creeps me out. My husband's AI. Well, yeah, I don't have a husband yet. I only have a fiance, so I think that's what I need to do maybe is read more, which I was doing. Every time I would go on my walking pad, I would read. So maybe I need to read, like, I need to find the How to Talk to People book. Yes, but don't call them sock puppets. These are my little guys. My reindeer, my snowman, my Santa, my scarecrow, my Frankenstein, my pumpkin man, my acorn man. I did them all. I crocheted them though, I didn't knit them. I do know how to clean. But if I cook, he'll probably end up in the hospital from food poisoning. Oh my god, you know that I'm not a real blonde? What gave it away? The big chunky highlights that don't blend in very well? Stop. Yeah, I guess they only drink milk. No, apparently it's really bad luck to knit your boyfriend a sweater. If you knit your boyfriend a sweater, your relationship is doomed. Oh my lord, you guys. Okay. Um What do you mean? How do you obtain this hobby? You just do it. You wash it in the sink. That's how I wash my knitted items. Wash it in the sink, lukewarm water, wool wash, just enough to get it kind of clean. Then you squish it out very gently, lay it in a towel, roll the towel up, step on the towel to get the excess, and then I would probably block it out again and then hang it up to dry. It is a superstition apparently, but so yeah, I can't knit him a sweater until we're legally married. Otherwise it's bad luck. Hello, Jasmine. My eyes? Oh, my eyes are not it tonight. I should knit Kurt a sweater, shouldn't I? Kurt, are you still here? What color sweater do you want? I know, where's my moderator to kick this guy out? Because that's just annoying. Bye. Let me see. Um, okay, I put him in timeout. Thank you for the room aesthetic comment. I know, but I feel like at this time of night, I think it's like you're bound to get way more people like that. Cause when I do my streams during the daylight, I don't get nearly as many weirdos. Who knows? I just put him in timeout. I don't know what that means, but I put him in timeout. Oh my god. It started as a hobby, turned into a business. So it's actually a legitimate business. I'm making like okay money from it. Not enough to quit my full-time job, but I um I do pattern designing. So that's more so what I do. I design my patterns and then I sell them, and yeah. I've been doing this for over 10 years now. I can't sew a sweater. No, because I don't sew. I knit and I crochet. Thank you. Okay, you guys, it is getting very, very late. I've been on here for 3 hours. Are you joking? A giant meatball? Yeah, for sure I could. Yes, I taught myself, well, my mom taught me some, and then anything else I need to know, I just went on YouTube to learn. But I need to get ready for bed. Yeah, I mean, 10 years on and off, like I would do it and then I'd be like, "Oh, I need a break," and then come back to it. But yeah. Um, I'm probably gonna live stream tomorrow, so I don't know if anybody wants to come back, but I'll be on this weekend. But that's it for tonight, you guys. I'll probably be on a little earlier, like probably 6 p.m. my time, so Pacific Standard Time, which would be like 2-ish hours sooner. Oh, that's so cute. Okay. Right now it's 11:20 p.m. So it's pretty late. This is way past my bedtime. This is 2 hours past my bedtime. Thank you all for watching and chatting and not being too weird. Okay. Well, I'll be on probably like 6 p.m. tomorrow. But that's it for now. And then you guys will see my new nail color. So come back tomorrow to see my new nails. Okay, bye.